In a world where the intersection of technology and governance frequently incites both intrigue and controversy, recent developments surrounding Elon Musk and his ventures have captured significant attention. Musk's involvement with the so-called Department of Government Efficiency DOGE has been the focus of scrutiny, particularly following his announcement to step back from a full-time role within the organization. This shift in Musk's focus raises essential questions about the future direction of DOGE, the implications of his leadership style, and the broader effects on federal governance and technology. Musk's departure from an active role in DOGE coincides with heightened scrutiny of its operations, particularly following controversial comments associated with the organization and its objectives. Notably, the updates to Grok, an AI chatbot developed by Musk's xAI, came in the wake of backlash regarding remarks made by its creators that many deemed incendiary. These developments illustrate the precarious balance Musk must maintain as he navigates public perception while attempting to revolutionize federal operations through technology. As Musk pivots his focus back to Tesla, the electric vehicle manufacturer facing significant sales challenges, questions arise about his strategic priorities. During a recent podcast episode, the hosts of Wired's Uncanny Valley discussed Musk's shifting attention and its implications for DOGE, emphasizing that while he may scale back his involvement, the infrastructure and personnel established during his tenure will remain embedded within the federal government. Elon Musk is scaling back, but DOGE is already embedded in the federal government, noted one host, highlighting the permanence of the changes Musk has initiated. The trajectory of DOGE raises further questions about its operational effectiveness and the potential ramifications of its technology-driven initiatives. Critics have pointed to the rapid deployment of AI tools within federal agencies, which some argue prioritize efficiency over human oversight, potentially leading to ethical and operational missteps. The concerns were echoed by Lauren Good, a senior writer at Wired, who noted AI agents are not even really ready for primetime within a private company, let alone inside the federal bureaucracy. Moreover, the organizational structure of DOGE appears to lack clarity, with reports suggesting confusion among its personnel about their roles and responsibilities. The collective identity of DOGE has been described as nebulous, with some describing the organization as a loose coalition of technologists without a clear mandate. This ambiguity raises concerns about accountability and the effectiveness of initiatives aimed at modernizing government operations. Financially, the promises made by DOGE regarding cost reductions and efficiency gains have not materialized as expected. Initial forecasts suggested substantial savings, yet according to recent analyses, actual reductions have fallen short of projections, with reports indicating that government spending has increased rather than decreased under DOGE's influence. This disconnect between promises and outcomes has led to skepticism regarding the efficacy of Musk's approach to governance. As Musk moves forward, speculation abounds regarding how his diminished role will affect both DOGE and his other ventures, particularly Tesla. The narrative surrounding Musk's departure from DOGE has been interpreted by some as a calculated public relations maneuver aimed at reshaping perceptions during a challenging period for Tesla. Industry observers suggest that Musk's pivot could serve as a strategic effort to distance himself from the controversies associated with DOGE while refocusing on the challenges facing his flagship automotive brand. Looking ahead, the implications of Musk's actions and the future of DOGE remain uncertain. The organization has already established a presence within various federal agencies, suggesting that its influence will persist despite Musk's reduced involvement. As the landscape of technology and governance continues to evolve, the ongoing developments surrounding DOGE will undoubtedly warrant close scrutiny, particularly as they intersect with broader discussions about ethics, efficiency, and accountability in government. In conclusion, as we observe the unfolding narrative surrounding Elon Musk and DOGE, it is essential to consider not only the immediate impacts of these developments but also the long-term implications for the relationship between technology and governance. With significant milestones ahead, including potential advancements in AI integration within federal agencies and the ongoing challenges facing Tesla, the coming months will be pivotal in shaping the trajectory of Musk's endeavors and their effects on both industry and public policy. As the dialogue around these issues continues to evolve, stakeholders across sectors will need to engage thoughtfully to navigate the complexities of technology's role in government. In recent weeks, the Department of Government Efficiency DOGE has made headlines for its controversial attempts to extend its influence beyond the executive branch of the U.S. government. This initiative, led by the Trump administration and its close associates including Elon Musk, aims to streamline operations and reduce the federal bureaucracy. However, the approach has raised concerns and drawn criticism, particularly as DOGE attempts to embed staff into various independent and governmental organizations. The Government Accountability Office (GAO), a key legislative branch agency, has emerged as a notable case in DOGE's outreach efforts. On May 13, a DOGE staffer reached out to the GAO with a request to assign a team to the agency, only to be met with a firm refusal. "We are not subject to DOGE or executive orders," a spokesperson stated, underscoring the agency's independence and its role in conducting oversight for Congress. This incident illustrates the challenges DOGE faces as it seeks to expand its operational footprint. Recent investigations by NPR have revealed that DOGE's ambitions have targeted nearly 40 entities, both governmental and non-governmental. Some of these organizations have been met with resistance, while others have faced dramatic cutbacks or outright dismantling. For instance, the U.S. Institute of Peace was the site of a tense standoff between its staff and DOGE representatives who claimed authority as new leadership. Meanwhile, agencies like AmeriCorps and the Federal Mediation and Conciliation Service are also on the chopping block, according to the administration's budget proposals. Notably, the staff driving these outreach efforts at DOGE are primarily young individuals with little prior government experience. Among them is Nate Kavanaugh, who has swiftly moved through various positions, including acting president of the U.S. Institute of Peace. Accompanying him is Justin Fox, a college student and founder of a blockchain consulting firm who has quickly become involved in DOGE's initiatives. Their inexperience raises questions about the efficacy and appropriateness of DOGE's strategies, especially as they engage with complex governmental functions. The outreach has not been limited to government agencies alone. DOGE has attempted to penetrate independent organizations such as the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and the Vera Institute of Justice, which are not classified as federal entities. Kavanaugh's efforts to embed staff at these organizations have been met with legal challenges, citing their independent status. For example, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting explicitly stated that it will not be an agency or establishment of the United States government, further complicating DOGE's agenda. The implications of DOGE's approach are significant. Critics argue that the push to embed staff and cut funding could undermine essential services provided by these organizations. In particular, the National Endowment for the Humanities and the Institute of Museum and Library Services have reported drastic staffing reductions and budget cuts, leading to fears about the viability of their operations. A lawsuit has emerged challenging the legality of DOGE's actions, particularly concerning the abrupt termination of grants and staff layoffs. As the Trump administration continues to advocate for a smaller government footprint, the future of many independent agencies hangs in the balance. The focus on slashing budgets and personnel may not only impact the agencies targeted by DOGE but could also create a ripple effect throughout the federal landscape as staff morale plummets and experienced personnel seek opportunities elsewhere. Reports of a mass exodus of experts from the government due to the current administration's policies further highlight the potential long-term consequences of these changes. Looking ahead, the situation remains fluid. While Elon Musk has indicated a desire to step back from his active role in DOGE, the initiatives set in motion are likely to persist. As agencies brace for potential cuts and restructuring, the interplay between DOGE and the independent entities will be closely watched. Future developments will undoubtedly shape not only the operational structure of the federal government but also the critical services that millions of Americans rely upon. In an unexpected turn of events, Tesla has emerged as the sole beneficiary of a significant policy exemption, sending shockwaves through the auto industry and reshaping the competitive landscape. The recent announcement has triggered a flurry of reactions from industry stakeholders and analysts, marking a pivotal moment for electric vehicle EV manufacturers and setting the stage for a potential shift in market dynamics. As the leading electric vehicle manufacturer, Tesla's position has been further solidified by the new policy, which allows the company to bypass certain regulations that other automakers must adhere to. This exemption is particularly beneficial as it comes at a time when the demand for electric vehicles is on the rise, fueled by increasing consumer interest in government incentives aimed at reducing carbon emissions. The policy shift has been interpreted as a strategic move to bolster Tesla's dominance in the sector, especially as competitors like BYD and traditional automakers ramp up their electric vehicle offerings. Industry analysts have noted that the implications of this exemption extend beyond Tesla's immediate financial gains. By granting Tesla this unique advantage, regulators may inadvertently stifle competition among emerging EV manufacturers, cautioned David Reynolds, an automotive market analyst. The concern is that such preferential treatment could lead to a monopolistic environment where innovation and customer choice might suffer as a result. In response to the policy changes, Tesla's stock has seen a notable surge, reflecting investor confidence in its future prospects. The company's shares rose significantly following the announcement, with analysts suggesting that the exemption could translate into higher profit margins and increased market share. Investors are reacting positively because they see Tesla as a clear leader with a distinct edge over its competitors, commented Lisa Chen, a senior equity analyst at a major investment firm. However, not all responses have been favorable. Rivals in the EV space, particularly BYD, have expressed concerns regarding the fairness of the new regulations. This creates an uneven playing field, and we believe it will deter innovation across the industry, said a spokesperson for BYD. The Chinese automaker, which has been rapidly expanding its electric vehicle lineup, is now faced with the challenge of competing against a financially fortified Tesla that is not subject to the same regulatory constraints. Moreover, the situation raises broader questions about the future of electric vehicle regulations and the role of government in shaping market competition. As policymakers seek to accelerate the transition to sustainable transportation, they must balance fostering competition with supporting industry leaders. The success of this balance could very well determine the long-term health of the EV market. As Tesla continues to navigate its unique position, all eyes will be on how this exemption influences the company's production strategies and market expansion efforts. The next few quarters will be critical in assessing whether Tesla can capitalize on this advantage to further entrench its market leadership, or if it will face backlash from competitors and regulators alike. In conclusion, as the auto industry grapples with the ramifications of Tesla's newfound exemption, the unfolding narrative will likely shape the future of electric vehicle adoption and competition. With ongoing advancements in technology and shifting consumer preferences, the landscape is ripe for change. The coming months will reveal whether this policy shift will indeed provide Tesla with a sustainable edge, or if it will spark a new era of innovation and rivalry in the electric vehicle sector. In a significant development for the aerospace industry, the Federal Aviation Administration (FAA) has granted SpaceX authorization to increase its annual rocket launches from 5 to a remarkable 25 at its South Texas launch site. This decision marks a pivotal moment for the company, which has been utilizing the Rio Grande Valley Beach for rocket testing since 2013. The FAA's approval follows a thorough environmental assessment that determined no significant adverse impacts would result from the increased launch frequency. The assessment evaluated various factors including air quality, climate, noise, land use, and wildlife, addressing concerns raised by local residents and environmental groups during public meetings held in Cameron County. These groups had previously voiced opposition to the launches, citing issues such as seismic disturbances and habitat destruction. The approval comes at a time when SpaceX is actively preparing for its upcoming Starship Flight 9, although the company remains grounded pending the completion of an investigation into the mishap of Starship Flight 8, which occurred earlier this year. On March 6, the Starship upper stage exploded during ascent despite the Super Heavy booster landing safely. as the FAA conducts its investigation. It is also expanding aircraft in maritime hazard areas in response to potential risks associated with the reuse of previously launched rockets. Elon Musk, the CEO of SpaceX, is expected to address the public in South Texas next week, sharing insights on the company's ambitious plans for Mars exploration. He announced his intention to live-stream the event on his social media platform X, highlighting the increasing prominence of SpaceX in the aerospace sector. Moreover, the recent approval aligns with local developments as residents, primarily SpaceX employees, voted to form a new city named Starbase. This incorporation is anticipated to be finalized shortly, further solidifying SpaceX's presence in the region. The boost in launch capacity not only enhances SpaceX's operational efficiency but also positions it to potentially dominate the burgeoning space transport market, which, according to recent reports, has seen the company's revenue soar to $11.8 billion. As SpaceX prepares to ramp up its launch schedule, the industry will be watching closely to see how these changes impact both the company's trajectory and the local community. While the potential for increased launches raises concerns regarding environmental and safety considerations, it also signifies a step toward achieving Musk's long-term vision of interplanetary travel. Looking ahead, the combination of enhanced launch capabilities and ongoing investigations will shape the future of SpaceX's operations. The outcome of the FAA's investigation into Starship Flight 8 will be particularly crucial, as it could either pave the way for a new era of frequent launches or impose further delays. As the aerospace landscape evolves, SpaceX's ability to adapt to regulatory requirements while pushing the boundaries of space exploration will be key to its sustained success. In a move that has once again captured the attention of both his followers and the wider tech community, Elon Musk has altered his Twitter, now X, profile name to Ciceus Maximus. This change, which occurred on May 17, 2025, follows a previous name change to Gorklin Rust, showcasing Musk's penchant for humor in meme culture. The new moniker, reminiscent of a Roman emperor, is a playful nod to internet humor, combining the term kek, a slang expression for laughter used in online communities, with Maximus, a Latin term meaning the greatest. Musk's latest name change is not merely a whimsical act, it has tangible repercussions in the cryptocurrency market, particularly for a meme coin named after his new persona. The cryptocurrency Ciceus Maximus Ciceus saw its value surge by over 100% within hours of the name change, reflecting Musk's profound influence on the crypto landscape. As of the announcement, Ciceus reached a price of approximately $0.055 with a trading volume of around $37 million. The coin has garnered significant attention since its launch, particularly when Musk first adopted the name in December 2024, leading to a meteoric rise in its market valuation. This phenomenon is not new. Musk's social media activities have historically had a direct impact on cryptocurrency prices. His playful interactions with meme coins often lead to significant fluctuations, raising questions about the implications of a single individual's influence over financial markets. Elon Musk's name changes have become a barometer for meme coin trends, noted a crypto analyst. His ability to drive market sentiment is unmatched, and this latest change is a prime example of that power. Moreover, this playful renaming coincides with broader conversations about the role of social media in shaping financial landscapes. Musk's previous name change to Gorklin Rust was linked to another meme coin circulating on the Solana blockchain, emphasizing his ability to leverage social media engagement to impact crypto valuations directly. In addition to Musk's antics, Meta's recent updates to its platform Threads signal a strategic shift in the social media landscape. Unlike X, which has deprioritized links in its algorithm, Threads is actively encouraging users to share more links and providing analytics on link performance. This move aims to attract content creators and enhance user engagement on Threads, offering a clear contrast to Musk's controversial policies that favor time spent on the platform over link sharing. As the tech and financial worlds continue to converge, Musk's playful antics remind us of the unpredictable nature of social media's influence on global markets. The cryptocurrency sector remains particularly volatile, with meme coins often rising and falling dramatically based on social media trends and celebrity endorsements. The future will likely see further developments in this space as other platforms like Meta's Threads vie for user engagement by offering features that enhance link sharing and promote content creation. In summary, Elon Musk's latest name change to Kikius Maximus not only reinforces his unique brand of humor but also underscores his significant impact on the cryptocurrency market. As social media platforms evolve, the interplay between personal branding, meme culture, and financial markets will remain a fascinating area to watch. The coming months may reveal how these dynamics unfold, particularly in the context of emerging platforms and their approaches to user engagement and monetization. In a groundbreaking move that could reshape the future of human-computer interaction, Elon Musk's neurotechnology company Neuralink is set to launch its first clinical trial in the Middle East. Dubbed the UAE Prime Trial, this initiative will take place at Cleveland Clinic Abu Dhabi in partnership with the Department of Health Abu Dhabi. The trial aims to investigate how individuals with motor and speech impairments can leverage thought-to-control devices and communicate, potentially revolutionizing the way we think about assistive technology. Founded in 2016, Neuralink has been at the forefront of developing implantable brain-computer interfaces. BCI is a technology that seeks to create a direct link between the human brain and computers. Musk, who is also known for his pioneering ventures in space exploration with SpaceX and electric vehicles with Tesla, has long envisioned that Neuralink's innovations could enhance human capabilities and address various neurological conditions such as paralysis and epilepsy. In a recent post on his social media platform X, Musk emphasized the significance of this partnership, stating, "This is an important step towards making our groundbreaking technology available worldwide to transform the lives of millions affected by debilitating neurological conditions." The UAE Prime trial marks a significant expansion of Neuralink's research following previous trials conducted in the United States. The collaboration with Cleveland Clinic Abu Dhabi not only brings expertise in neurology and neurosurgery but also allows Neuralink to gather crucial data from a new population, which could lead to broader applications for its technology. The trial is particularly noteworthy in the context of a growing global interest in BCIs, with advancements being reported from various corners of the world. In a parallel development, recent innovations have also emerged in China, where the country has initiated its first invasive BCI trial, allowing an amputee to control video games using neural signals. This trial underscores the rapid advancements in the BCI field and highlights the potential for such technologies to improve the quality of life for individuals with disabilities. Moreover, Apple has made strides in integrating similar technology within its ecosystem. Reports suggest that users of Apple devices can now control their gadgets with brain implants, provided they are equipped with the necessary technology. This innovation points to a future where the boundaries between human cognition and digital interfaces continue to blur, raising both excitement and ethical considerations regarding privacy and autonomy. As these advancements unfold, the implications for healthcare, communication, and even entertainment are profound. The ability to control devices with thought alone could redefine accessibility, offering new avenues for individuals with disabilities to interact with their environments. However, it also prompts a host of questions about the ethical ramifications of such technologies, particularly regarding data privacy and the potential for misuse. Looking ahead, the success of Neuralink's UAE Prime trial could pave the way for further global collaborations in the field of neurotechnology, setting a precedent for how medical and technological communities can work together to tackle complex neurological issues. As the world watches these developments, it becomes increasingly clear that the fusion of mind and machine is not just a concept of science fiction but a burgeoning reality that may soon be within reach for many.